This is CARIBUPDATE Newsbreak. Here are some of the latest news highlights from across the Caribbean. I am Oslin Crosby reporting. Another Trinidad and Tobago minister loses his job after reported public bad behavior. Prime Minister Kamla Persad-Bissessar said in a statement Monday she had accepted the resignation of Tourism Minister Chandra Sharma. She said that she has since asked the president to revoke his ministerial appointment. The removal of Sharma over an alleged attack on a woman in a car park early this month followed the sacking last week of the Minister of the People and Social Development, Glenn Ramadasing, following his disorderly conduct on board a Caribbean Airlines flight. This is the 12th minister to have been removed from the cabinet since the Coalition People's Partnership government came to office in May 2010. Antigua's Prime Minister Baldwin Spencer Monday denied accusations that he and other members of the ruling United Progressive Party had sought to prevent a motorcade organized by the main opposition Antigua Labour Party on Sunday. Prime Minister Spencer, who said he was in the Five Islands constituency at the time of the alleged incident, said UPP supporters were already in the area campaigning when the opposition motorcade drove by.
We were on the side of the road. As is customary, you have caravans going through, individuals would congregate at the side of the road. Some of our people were there, and they were waving their flags and so on as the caravan passed. There was absolutely no attempt to interfere with the whistle stop or whatever they were having yesterday. I was there.
Meantime, the Antigua Labour Party ALP is continuing its push to force Prime Minister Baldwin Spencer to set a date for general elections. Through newspaper ads and loudspeaker announcements, the opposition party has been sharing the Prime Minister's personal contact information with the public. In a press statement, the ALP called upon the public to contact Spencer and tell him to set the much-anticipated date. The ALP is promising that the phone call initiative will kick off a week of events which will continue to pressure Spencer and the United Progressive Party government to dissolve Parliament and set an election date. Social services ministers from the Eastern Caribbean have been discussing how to improve social services to the citizens of the various islands. The governments of the sub-region are planning to stage a donors conference of international agencies to help raise funds to help the moves of governments to provide more assistance to the vulnerable in their respective countries. One of the services they are hoping to fund is an effective juvenile reform system. Grenada is said to be ahead of most islands in the region with its social services system. The government there says it will add 800 people to thousands who already receive direct government assistance. Grenada's Social Services Minister Delma Thomas says they are getting increasing commitments for more funding.
UNICEF, along with UN Women, assisted us in coming up with other donors, apart from themselves, to help fund programs by our ministry. So the whole issue of juvenile justice, which is priority for this government, we are getting commitment for a lot of funding for that program, and the whole issue of our social safety net to assist and empower our poor and vulnerable, especially our women and girls.
Thomas says her department has developed a new system to ensure that those who really need help will get the help they deserve.
It provides accountability and efficient way of ensuring that persons do not fall through the cracks for one reason or the other. You know, sometimes people fall through the cracks because of the political affiliation and other affiliation, but the policy aimed at ensuring that every poor and vulnerable person within a tri-island state will get assistance from government's social safety nets.
This has been some of the news highlights from across the Caribbean and beyond on CARIBUPDATE Newsbreak. CARIBUPDATE Newsbreak is produced by West Park Global Media Inc. for the CARIBUPDATE News Service. I am Oslin Crosby reporting.